summertime and the lights go out, days are long and we're getting loud. There's a time when we holding back, and a time, baby, when we holding hands. I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more if this is your answer. But here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Oh, we just better off as friends. I got questions, got no clue. What are we? And how are you? My time is up and I'm heading home. What is the reason that you're holding on? I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more if this is your answer. But here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Oh, we just better off as friends. I wanna stay here and Rome. The boy got me caught in a storm. I wanna stay here and Rome. This summer has got me torn. Oh, I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more if this is your answer. But here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Oh, we just better off as friends. I wanna stay here in Rome. The boy got me caught in a storm. I wanna stay here in Rome. This summer has got me torn. Oh.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Whoa. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, foot on the gas. I hope that it lasts. Love. You spin my heart around for 360. You spin my heart around for 360.
Little swagger when I step, walk in looking like a jet, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. She be in the city, opposite of innocent. And Benny told up friends, to bring a friend. Took a girl from the to the podium. Now the guys in here, high sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Pick up, look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock from there. Texas. I forget that we got X's. Seem like 3Q and as we exit. Throwing peace signs in the air like Hendrix. I'm the brains behind them all. Sad majestic is a super sub to take us for a ride. I gotta dip real quick, let the course arrive.
You spin my heart around. Full 360. You spin my heart around. Full 360.
If it feels like a spade, then call it a spade. And love in the day, by nighttime it changes. Spinning around with new faces. Dance floor like amazing. Lost in the mood, Fall in love with you, you and you. It's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new until it's old news.
Welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Jeffrey Springs. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So You know, you look at the numbers, they haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about ready to roll. J.J. Weatherholt digs in now. And we're underway.
First pitch, 640.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. On its way. And gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And another ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
Next to hit, Alec Burleson. Walker gets his lead at first with nobody out.
That's a ball. Ball, that's high.
And a 2-1 on the way. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
High fly ball out to center field. Langoliers under it. And there are two down.
Batting fifth, shortstop Mason Wynn.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Mason Wynn. That one kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. Very high with that one. And a count now 2-0. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that'll do it. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
Put us in a game and we low-key wildin'. Running up the score, we climb. Gang, click, squad, crew, came, big, mob, crew. They be hating from the nose.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Michael McGreevy. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That's a little bit low. McGreevy, the tall righty, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2021. Good hitters count the 2-0. Line drive, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So up next, Tyler Soderstrom.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And the 1-0. In the dirt, throws to second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Here's a 2-0. In the air, right center. This is mashed. Way back and gone. He circles the bases, and we're level. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
One down. Next to hit, Max Muncy. The 1-0. Sutter. And they add on. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
High fly ball, right field. Walker under it. Out. Number 2. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Well, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Tommy White in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on. And they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We move to the second here in Sacramento. It's the A's 3 and the Cardinals 1.
Numbers jumping straight up out the gym. Jumping straight up out the gym. Jumping straight up out the gym. Highlight. They didn't get this all on film.
On now to the top half of inning number 2. Down to third baseman, Jose Fermin.
That's low. That's a ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Just
missed. That's the ball.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they cut into the deficit.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
The lefty, the 1-0.
That missed. That's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. to bat, and it ties it up. It's 3-3.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Blaze Jordan, the next to hit.
No, that's up.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's way high. And now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Langoliers takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman J.J. Weatherholt.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
That's the ball low.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-0. Man at first, one away. Right down to shoot, and a count 2-1. Upstairs. And a 3-1 on the way. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Jordan at first, one gone. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
The Cardinals, right fielder Jordan Walker.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Second and third, 1 away. Here's a 1-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. And that one is out of here. A 3-run dinger. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 6-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
1 down. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Struck out swinging his first time. Lays down a bunt to the right side and a foul ball. In the air, left field. Soderstrom takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Lars Nootbaar.
Down, nobody on. Drill out towards left center field. Soderstrom flying after this one. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Cardinals 6 and the A's 3.
Like sugar, straight from the gutter. Shawty be killing it. She be summer, realest stunners. I'm either
bottom of the inning. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Athletic. First baseman Jeff McNeil.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Out towards right center field. And there's 1 away.
Batting 8th. Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Ball, that's low. Yeehaw!
The 1-1. And that skips into dirt. The 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Jonah Heim, the next to hit, takes ball 1. One now.
Ball high.
Right through there for a strike. Throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
There's a strike.
Nope, ball.
The 1-1.
That's the ball.
2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
drilled in the air out towards right center. Walker on his way over. He's got it. Two-way down.
Up next for the A's, center fielder, Shea Langoliers.
That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Waste no time there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 8-6.
Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, third baseman.
Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And now Tommy White hit in the air, center field. Church gets under it. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-6. All set for the start of the inning. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
That's out to center field. Langoliers moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Nathan Church.
One out man at first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. His second homer of the night, and we're level. It's 8-8.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
And downstairs.
No, that's low. Ball.
The 2-1. Gets the bunt down the right side. McNeil. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And here's a look at how he's
Crooks.
using his pitches in this one. So digging in, Jimmy Crooks. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. All even now at 8 apiece. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the first baseman, Jeff McNeil.
First baseman, Jeff McNeil.
You know, these A's doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Right down the chute. No balls, 2 strikes.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
In the air, right field. Walker settles underneath it. 1 away.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Lawrence Butler.
That's the ball.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a 1-1. This one in the air right field. Walker hustling after it. Snags it on the run. That's out number 2.
Up next for the A's.
Next up for the A's, Jonah Heim. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. Gone. His second home run of the game, and it gives him the lead in the 3rd. It's 9-8.
My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power, Boog, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Up the middle, what a stop. Throw to first, and it beats him. What a play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
On to the 4th, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt. Ball 1 there. The lefty to 1-0. And another ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
No, that's down. Ball.
The Athletics up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball. That one missed. This one in the air, center field. Langoliers under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated
So
hitter,
now here's the
Alec
DH,
Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
Peacock.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Got him looking. That ends the frame. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still down a run. It's a 9-8 ball game. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
off
4. Stepping in, Tyler
left fielder,
Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Ball. Hee-haw!
Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Had himself a really nice game at the plate. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty live.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Off the glove as he slams into the wall. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Walton.
And he can't come up with it. Still slings it to second. Here's Wynn for one. To first, not in time. And a run scores.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there. And the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first base line to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
So up next, Tommy White. Towards right center field. Walker on the move to the gap. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Jeff McNeil.
Puts a bunt down. Jordan. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the A's 11 and the Cardinals 8. New inning getting started. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Right through there for a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Hit in the air right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they cut into the lead. It's 11-9.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
The 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Cardinals.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And up next for St. Louis, Jose Fermin. Base hit, center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Can't glove it cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
At the plate, Blaze Jordan. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here! Grand slam! It's their second home run of the inning, and the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 13-11.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Drops a bunt down the first base side, and they tag him out.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Lays down a bunt to the right side. McNeil. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Walker will hit next. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Walker on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
To the right side, Weatherholt. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
For the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
So the batting order turns over. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Drilled out toward left center field. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
The 1-0. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Long gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd homer of the night, and they tie it up. It's 13-13.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. See you later. They've hit another. His second home run of the game, and it gives him the lead in the fifth. It's 14-13.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
This one in the air, right field. Grabs it on the run. And that's the third out. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 5 innings complete. The A's have the advantage, 14-13.
It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown and bringing in flavor. The spice is coming in hot. Elevation, I'm on the rise now. Keep heading for the top spot.
Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big stick like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water. No daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the changes, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason, be on down. Stand on beat. SINESS. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym. Don't miss, I switch on today. I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace. Just came out the gate and he still gon' hate. Say fake, see make me.
So digging in,
Leading
Alec
off for the
Burleson.
Cardinals, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Soderstrom has a beat on it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
A's leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hey! The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center. Soderstrom under it. And he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Mason
So up next, Mason Wynn. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Hey, ha!
Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike.
No, that's out.
Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball. Jose Fermin would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Athletics out front here, 14-13. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off Donovan Walton.
Second baseman, Donovan Walton.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
The 1-1.
Nope, ball.
Fastball for a strike. High fly ball out towards left center. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, number 47.
Hee-haw!
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. That's outside. And now 3-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
First baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Ball. Outside, ball.
That one missed. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Church, long run, makes the catch. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The A's lead it 14-13.
Leading off for the Cardinals, third baseman, Jose Fermin.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Two and one now.
Right through there for a strike.
Two now. Struck him out looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. But you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The A's holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1.
Ball.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Gets off a throw, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jeffrey Springs gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Jose Suarez.
54.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Now it's going to be Blaze Jordan.
Ball low.
The 1-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Fastball for a strike. Out towards right center field. Butler moving under this one. And there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. Church off of first with 2 away. Here's a 1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Pitch misses there. And now 3-1. J.J. Weatherholt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Into center. Langoliers makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Athletics have the lead, 14-13. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
That one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Low ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the A's, catcher Jonah Hyde.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. 1 at second and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. This one in the air, center field. Church on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 8th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 14-13. And we're back. And stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherhold. Lefty to 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball. That's down.
Fastball for a strike. The 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. The Dallas offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it is gone. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And we are all tied up.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boo. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Suarez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Here's a 2-0. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
And a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Everything came together for him. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And here is Mason Wynn. Trying to move the runners over. Over to McNeil. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Cardinals, third baseman, Jose Fermin.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Puts a bunt down. Walt tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the golden arch.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
That's too low.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike. And that's way high. And that's ball 2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. And it is out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 15-14.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Church drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Max Muncy. Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
outside.
That's the ball.
Look out.
That hit him.
That fastball drilled him.
Now batting third baseman.
2 outs, runner at
47.
first. Tommy White up next for the A's. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Michael McGreevy won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Matthew Liberatore.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put them up by 2. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
One down the left side. Fermin gets him easily, ends the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 9th inning coming up. The A's are on top here, 16-14. Last chance coming up here for the Cards. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Nathan Church. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Out of here. His 3rd home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Jimmy Cooks getting ready to hit. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. And he's safe. Tie tie ball game.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boo. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Bunts it in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Jordan Walker.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Walker. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And a sac bunt here. McNeil over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
For the Cardinals, the designated hitter Alex Burleson.
And he pops up the bunt. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play. A rally in the top of the ninth, and we've got a whole new ball game. And amazingly, we are all tied up. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now the winning run is on base.
Up next for the
fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
Tons of offense in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Pasa lo mismo cuando te miro que dices si no va a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me my love we used to know you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost, so you don't need